Oh, my lovelies. Hold on, as usual. It's weird because I can't adjust my Zoom or anything until I've come in with you. We'll leave it like that. If there's any problems, please just shout. Please do say hello if you're there. Hi, Claire. Hi, Anne. No worries, Anne. That's what a replay's for. Okay, I've cut some of these, but I might use them, might not. But I was just cutting away. So I want to do some embossing, and I've seen using a water. This isn't a Stampin' Up one. This is just a water pen I've got, and then we will find some nice. Oh, hold on. We could try using the blender pens, actually. That is right, isn't it? You can use it with ink pads. Or some colour from ink pads anyway. And then we will cut out some shapes maybe, or we'll use stitch rectangles and make some embellishments for cards. So we need a piece of basic white. So anyway, welcome everybody. I'm Wendy from Woo's Creations. I go live every Saturday at 8:30 GMT, UK time anyway. And do you know what? I don't know whether I'm coming or going this very second. Okay. So like 2 seconds before I went live, Aaliyah was like, Mum, are you going live? I'm like, yes, I am. So if you could possibly leave the room, that would be great. Hi, Mum. Hi, Joanna. Who else we got? Elizabeth. Hi, from Utah. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Marilyn from Alabama. Woohoo! We're all over the place tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my heat tool, because we will require that in a jiffy, and I've got a plug ready to plug it in, so that's all good too. And I'm going to do some stamping and some embossing, and then we will colour it in, and then we will cut them out. And then I will show you some basic card layouts for just putting an embellishment on the front. So we will do, I think we'll do one of each of those. There's 4 there. That will be 4 cards then, won't it? Okay, so I don't think we need the whole sheet. So I will cut it in half before we start. Because knowing me, I will get embossing powder everywhere. So we'll move that one out of the way. There we go. So I need my big block. And I've just re-inked my Versamark as well, so I'm hoping that's nice and juicy. Hi, Shaz. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to... I had so many card ideas in my head. I was just buzzing earlier, and then I was like, what am I actually going to do? So I really do need to, like, get a grip. Worldwide Woo. Woo! Hi, Janine. Welcome. Oh, yep, that's stamped okay. I can get, with my ring light, I can get to just the right angle. I don't know if I can show you it, whether it'll come up for you to see, but you can just get the right angle to see the actual print. So we'll stamp the... Oh, here she comes. She's coming. Mum? Yes, darling. Can I wear this to bed? You know what? I can't wear that to bed. That's a skirt. Yeah, but I want it to be my sleepy skirt. Yeah. Well, you have to put it straight in the wash in the morning and get changed. Mum. Yes. I'm going to wear this in the morning. You can't wear it to bed then. Okay, just for context. Just for context, my 5-year-old loves dinosaurs, and I managed to find secondhand on a little Scandi page that I'm on. I found a dinosaur and floral skirt. So I bought it and she's lived in it. And now she's asking if she can wear it to bed. I've actually bought her a few skirts, but this is her favourite now, I think. Right. Now that's drying, Wendy, because you've taken so long. Okay, we're just going to do one at a time, I think. So we'll do that over there, and then we'll get the powder, which... Now, I've only got a white Stampin' Up, so it's going to have to be a not Stampin' Up. Naughty me. Let's have a look. What have we got? Oh, that's a copper. Oh, I quite like that. So we need a spare piece of cardstock. Like so. Got to use the embossing buddy. Think I got away with it. Just about. Right, let's... Yes, there is. Oh, did you just bring it into me? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. 2 seconds. Right, hold your ears. Hold your ears. I'm going to put the heat tool on. She sounds very cute, doesn't she, Caroline? But I can assure you, she gives me lots of headaches. But she is a good girl, really. She's just a bit quirky and a bit stubborn, shall we say. Right, so I'm just going to heat this up. So we'll do this one, then we'll do the other ones. Oh, I love this one. It's like a copper colour. Well, it is copper coloured. It's very pretty. We won't do much colouring on that one because I don't... Well, actually, I might do a bit of... Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I know. Right, let's make sure that's ready for the next colour now. That is really bizarre. I can still see the print of that. Oh, quite like it. Okay, so Wendy off on a tangent about something. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Don't stop moving. Oh, yes. You know, she doesn't care about announcing to the world that she's needing toilet paper. Because she'd actually brought me the toilet paper in because she needed to have her nose blown about 5 minutes before I went live, because you know that's what I need to be doing 5 minutes before I go live, is blowing a small person's nose. So let's do this one up here. Right, so then this one, what should we do this one as? Shall we do this one? What's that? Ooh, Stardust. Looks like it needs a bit of a shake or something. Okay, it's like a silvery, sparkly. Can you see? Ooh, pretty. I was given all of these. I don't know if Ali's here, but Ali gave me a lot of these little embossing powders that I've been using over the past, I don't know, few years actually. Can't remember. Oh, look at that. That'd be such a great wintry one. Let's see what that looks like when we've... I haven't used these in ages, can you tell? Because I've used them all before. But obviously, can't remember. Right. Ears, please. So, not sure what's going to happen when we move. I may be able to still go live if I've got enough internet. Because obviously we have to wait for the new internet to be connected. I've got an inspector coming out on Monday, so I've been very busy cleaning, well, tidying up and stuff to make sure that everything is, you know, wipe the wall with handprints. You know the way, you know the deal with small people. Oh, and I've had to varnish the upstairs door because my lovely now 9-year-old, when she was maybe a couple of years ago, decided it'd be a good idea to draw on untreated doors with lip balm. And for the life of me, I could not get it out. So I just ignored it for quite some time. So then, of course, now I've had to work something out. So what I've done is I varnished it a nice dark colour. And you can't see it. Perfect idea. And the doors actually look quite nice now. So bonus. Right, what colour should we go for now? What have we got? Is that heat stick? No, it's silver pearl. No, you won't see that one. Sure, I got gold in here somewhere. What's that? Gold. Okay. Piece of spare paper. I always overdo it with the amount I put on them. That looks pretty good to me. Put the excess back into my tub. Put the lid on. I know, it's so, look, they're all just so pretty. Right, just let that blow for a minute. And then, see now, if I had the Stamp and Write markers, I might use those to colour, but I don't. And if you use the alcohol pens, it will colour it'll colour over the gold, or the copper, or the silver, so it's pointless. Ooh, now that's nice. That is lovely. Ooh, that's stamped really nicely. I'm glad I re-inked. Right, so last one. Have I done? No, yes, the big one. Got to do it again, haven't I? Because I'm a Doris. Oh yes, Doris is a word. Well, it's a word I use anyway. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Try again. I think we'll stamp it like this time. So I can see where it's stamped. It's all inked nicely. And I'm going to do this up here. Like so. I don't think it does, Caroline, unless there's something that would rub on it a lot. I don't think it does. I think it would keep it shine, because it's like, I have got some cards I've used. I have, when I've been putting cards away, because obviously I'm packing a bit, I haven't noticed any of them gone dull or anything, so maybe, maybe we'll have a little experiment. Now, because I stamped it over there first, and I've stamped it there, this might not work. I may need to start again on another sheet of paper. But I think I'm going to go gold on this one as well, because I really like that gold. Where's my paper? So we're going to go across here. Like so. Obviously, because I'm a Doris, I need to get one of my little brushes. Here. Let's just get this back in the pot before I spill it. And there's quite a lot on there. Right, lid on. So I'm just going to get rid over there and over here. Don't want it to ruin my picture, because I was a Doris and didn't use my embossing buddy. Right, let's see. So you can see the difference. That's when it's melted, and that's when it's just, it looks really dull, doesn't it? But whoa, it does not stay dull. Oops, sorry, ears, everybody. Hi, Olivia from Indianapolis, Indiana. Woohoo! Right, let's just warm these up. What I do when I'm embossing is I start at the bottom and I aim it up the page, not directly down, up the page, because you'll find, I find it's quicker because it starts to warm up this bit up here before you've even got to it. So it's like a smooth move all the way up your page. Oh, this is rather gorgeous. And I mean, you don't have to colour it. You could just leave it like that. You could just... Oh, can't find the off button. Sorry, guys. There we go. It's off now. I'm just going to pop it down there, out the way. So, yeah. So what we could do... Oh, look, I've made my paper all warped now. Okay. So maybe we'll colour them first and then we'll decide what we're going to do. So, what colours shall we do? So this one, I think we'll have a little bit of green. Now I've used these for the, just checking what colours I've used on them, because you try and clean them. That's had a bit of blue on it by the look of it. What's that one? Pale blue. So that one's definitely a blue. So let's go with Tahitian Tide. Oh, may as well change to this one then, because so you can pick it up with that. So when you colour, I don't want it to be too bright. And you just add in a little bit. If I can see the buds, it's glimmering in my face. And it doesn't matter if you go outside the lines either. Now that one looks like a really wintry kind of colour now, doesn't it? So I'm just going to try and get the colour off. Because it takes a little bit. It really does. But once it's off, you can use it for any colour you like then. But sometimes you get quite a nice mixed colour. So going back to this one, I think I might do them like a deep, like cherry cobbler. See what that looks like. Let's put this other one away. And I think I haven't had a red on there or on there. So maybe I'll just try the other end of the blue. Kind of make, I wanted more of a watercolour. I don't know if it's going to work for what I want. Oh no, it is working. Because you'll wipe this over again after, which will get rid of any colour that is on. There we go, that's those bits. Bit there. So you get, oh, have I got a dry cloth here somewhere? Probably not. Oh, goodness me. Have I got a baby wipe in my bin that's dried? She says. Nope. Well, this is not very good, is it? Okay, we'll have to run and grab something in a bit. But if you, even if you use your finger, look, it comes off on your finger, but it gets it off the gold so that you can, the copper, sorry, so that you can see. I'm hoping you can see that. There we go. Right. Let's find some green for the leaves. I think we'll go with a nice, what colour green shade? It's spruce, no, too dark. Maybe a bit of garden green. Okay, we'll get another pen. A little bit of green. got quite a pointy tip on it, so you can really get in there. And then you go over it, get rid of the thing. Oh, missed a leaf. Like so. Now these bits here, I wonder if we should do them like a nice, what about a pink? What about fresh freesia maybe? So I'm going to use my water pen in a minute because this isn't giving me the effect I wanted. But I wanted to see what these would actually do. Just get rid of the red on there. Pick up some purple. Like so. Okay, so what you can do is get your water pen. Now, I know that this is this one, pool party. Now, what I want is a block. And then you pop a little tiny bit of water, although that's looking very red. Let's get a bit more on there. So you want it to be quite wet. And then what you do is you just go around and across the middle, trying to make sure you've got all the blue. Like so. And then let me just see if I can get it to dry, because I don't know what I've done. That's gone very wet. Dry it from underneath as well. So you get like a shadow effect on it, like so. So that's one way you can do it. The other way you can do it is to clean off my block. Don't want to contaminate my colours. And then grab Highland Heather maybe. Get some on my block, like so. And my water pen, tiny bit of water. You don't want too much, but you're just colouring in. And it doesn't matter if it goes outside of your flowers, because it looks quite abstract. That's a leaf, Wendy, don't paint that. Any more rosebuds or flowers? No, the rest are leaves. So get that off there. I do need to invest in a Stampin' Up water pen, I think. My water pen's got splaying little splintery things everywhere. Now that is dried. I quite like the effect on there. Okay, what's next? Green. So let's put the Highland Heather away. I'm going to go for a bit of a darker green this time. So I'm going to go, oh actually, we can stick with garden green because it will look darker doing it this technique. So a little bit of water. And then greens. You can just like dab it on and it will just soak into the... It's probably, you know, if you used watercolor paper, it probably would be better, but I still like the effect I got on here, as you can see there, like so. And then for this one, I think we're going to still use this green because I've got lots of it left on my pad, so I'm just going to colour some of them. I'm not doing all the leaves the same because obviously there are different flowers here, but all the ones that look similar to the ones I did at the bottom, I will paint green. Like so. Okay, I think that's okay there. And then we'll swap a doodle again. And we'll get a really different sort of green. I think we'll go Parakeet Party. A nice light and bright one. Bit of water. And then we've got some leaves here. And these. And I'm just going down those. Same with this bit here. Just give it a hint of green on the way up. Any more for any more? Oh, there's one. Usually end up having to go back in and do it again. So how many different sorts of flowers we've got? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Is that a different one? 4, maybe? 4. 4 different colours. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Heidi. Is it still your birthday? Or was that yesterday? Because you're getting ready to go to bed. Is it your birthday night? I'm completely confused. A very good sleepy morning from Vicky. Good morning. Okay, so we need another colour for the flowers, and I think we're going to go like a nice hot pinky colour. So sadly, polished pink will be leaving us soon. Okay, so a bit of colour on your block, bit of water on your block, mixy mix, like so. So I'm going to do the biggest flowers, this kind of pink. So these ones all the way up here. And this one looks very similar to them. And that one. That looks about right. Clean her off. This baby wipe's going to be full of colour by the time I've finished. Okay, so just a little slurp of me drink. Oh, it's Sunday morning now, Heidi. There we go. I've caught up again now. Right, let's have some little blue flowers. Because if you add in a mixture of colours, instead of going for all different shades of like red or pink, you can quite often then, with your background paper that you decide to put it onto, it's much easier to colour match. So these ones are going to be nice shade of blue. I think that's it for them ones, isn't it? Maybe we'll just make these blue just because we can. So I'm going to put a bit of colour in the middle of them. There we go. Okay, so the last little ones there. So those are going to be... what colour should we do them? I think we'll go like a nice deep colour. So like gorgeous grape. I say deep colour because it does mute it when you water it down, Wendy, you know. Only a little bit. Goodness me, I should have a lot more stamped things to colour because this is a lot of wastage of ink. Probably not much at all, actually, but, you know, dramatic and all that. Right, oh, excess water off, Wendy. There we go, there we go. that's that coloured. So then let's get it cut out. I'm throwing that baby wipe in the bin. Let's get them cut out. Moving things out of the way now. Pens back in the pot. Okay, Dainty Delight box can stay there. Put me that down there. So before I do anything, I'm just going to rub over the top because it takes the colour off and makes it all shiny again, like so, to show you lots of different ways to do it. So let's have a look what shapes we've got. We've got stitched rectangles here, and got layering diorama. I don't know if one of them will fit in there. So just trying to see what I've got in my shape department, you know. I think that's probably about it. Okay. Otherwise we're going into the retired section, so we better behave ourselves. So we're going to cut a couple out as they are with the dies from the Dainty Delight. So I'm just going to pop that back in there and out the way. So I'm wondering if we should cut out... Oh, hang 2 seconds, guys. My son's come for a hug because they're going to bed. Night, dude.
Night.
Say night, ladies and gentlemen. Caden says good night. So this week just gone, we've just missed the snow with the kids. So long story short, we had the chance, well, I was asked to go and do a card class with some ladies on a retreat for young carers. Oh, there's a daughter come for a hug now. Good night, sweetie. You feeling any better? Did you just have some, have you had some ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. You go to bed then. And we'll see how you are in the morning. All right, night. Yeah, so I was asked to do some card making with the ladies, which of course I had to say yes. And they have offered to pay me, so that's quite nice too. Okay, let's get our little blue dreamy, our boho, oh so boho, cut and emboss machine out. Now I have purchased a new roll of heavy doodle tape, which is always a good idea if you run out. So I only had to buy the refill, so they weren't expensive. So let's just... Oh, that bit you started on with, it's always got like a little bit too much sticky on it. Right, let's have a look. Let's get this aimed and fired in the right place, because it's nothing more annoying than cutting something just slightly off. Although I always still use them, whether they're slightly off or not. Right, so cutting plate. Where is the other one going? It is, oh, it's there. There it is, looking at me, staring me in the face. Can't see it for looking. Okay, stagger your plates, and we're away. Whew. Anyway, whether it's your birthday today or yesterday or whenever, happy birthday, Heidi. I am totally rubbish and didn't send a card. I am awful. I'm so sorry. I really need to get a grip on my sending cards out. Right, so let's have a look at that. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It is beautiful. So that, see, you could just make some of these when you're feeling, you know, when you're feeling like you could do a bit of colouring. Let's make a few of them up. Bob's your auntie. Fanny's your aunt. And they were away. Okay, stick them to my cut and emboss machine. Right, let's decide what we're going to do next. I actually think But this one might fit in either the smallest or the next one up of this. Will it fit in there? Not quite, but I think maybe we just need to get the next one. Let me see. Have I cut it too small? Probably cut it wrong size now, haven't I? Look, it's going to be all wonky donkey. So I'm going to have to make it fit in the smaller one. Oh, dear me. Right. Okay. So if you're going to use these, you need to make sure that you've left yourself enough room around it. Oh, no, it does fit. Right, so that's going to go like that. Let's tape that to there. Move it up the plates. And remembering to stagger your plate like that. So you slightly back on there. And then place your other number 2 plate on top, level with the end. Well, that's all right then, Heidi. Maybe I'll try and get one in the post soon. It's not like I haven't got an array of cards to send, is it? Okay, right. Off. Come on, get off. There we go. Right, okay, I'm going to bin that piece of Post-it. Okay, so it doesn't really fit perfectly, but I think it will do. And we can work around that. I have a plan with that one already. And that involves a piece of silver and the next size up die. I'm doing it now while my brain's going, yes, Wendy, that's what you think you should do. Yes, you should do it now while you're thinking about it. Use your brain, do it right away. There we go. In it goes. Okay. They're so pretty, aren't they? I've got some, I have got somewhere some that I painted before and I've cut them out, but I never used them. I was just playing to see what it would look like. And I actually really like what it looks like. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. Right, let's put that back in there as well. So that's back in its box. And then maybe, let's see what we've got left. What about that one? Oh, I like that one. So we're going to go with that one. Ow, just stabbed myself with the scissors. Don't do as I do. Don't stab yourself with scissors. It's never a good plan. Okay, let's get that as square as we can. There we go. Go on, you know you want to go in. Because I should have angled the... When you're placing them in, when you're placing these ones in, turn them as much as you can, because the die cutting machine doesn't like it when it has to hit a straight line. So if you put it at an angle, I didn't put it at enough of an angle and I had to help it on its way. Oh, that looks quite cute though, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, right, last one. And I'm wondering whether we should... if I can get me scissors to do what I want. Whether the next size up is going to be too big. Yeah, only because I cut the shape too big. But there we go. Oh no, maybe that'll be okay. Or not. We're going to go for it. We're just going to go for it because, you know, if I don't try, I can't say don't do that, can I? Not really. Do as I say, not as I do. But if it works, oh, look, see, I didn't angle it. Angle the thing slightly sideways. There we go. Right, I have to position it again now. Goodness. Right, so these rectangles, they don't have to be exactly on the edge of the paper because it puts the stitched edge on the square you cut out and also the piece you're cutting out of. I'll show you now. That's hard to explain, isn't it? So what it does with the stitch rectangles is it puts a stitch around the edge of your piece you've cut out, but it also, if you wanted to put a stitched edge around a window, you know, in a card, you could do that as well. Straight in the bin with those bits. Put those two back in their prospective box. Stick it over there. Let's move Mr. Die Machine out of the way for now. It should be okay with just a trimmer now, I think. Okay, so this was my idea. We could put it on there like that. Not sure what I'm going to put that on yet. Let's have a look. So I think we'll get the Dainty. Let's have a look. Dandy Designs, maybe? Dainty Delights. Let's have a look what I've got in here that's already... Although this is retired now, hasn't it? Because it was in celebration. Okay. But what I really liked was this side. Nope, that's not dark enough. Diddly what about this one? That might work, so we'll stick that over there. So this one is going to be harder because I've made it very Christmassy, haven't I? But just need something with a little bit of blue or something, you know. Nope. What about that one on that paper? Yep, I like that one. I don't know if you heard my tummy, but it sounded like a mooing cow then. That one would look nice on there, and I might put a gold trim around that. Now you are really puzzling me, so you're just going to sit there, and I'm going to have to think about you for a little while, I think. Just going to check there isn't anything that it would look nice on. No, they didn't. No. Sometimes you really do have to think about what you're doing, Wendy, because sometimes it really doesn't work, does it? Oh, what's happened? Oh, hi, Janine. Hi, Glenna. Welcome. Right, let me just put those somewhere. I'm going to put them back where they came from, and then I won't forget where I've put them, will I? So we have this one. So this one, I was thinking we need some gold cards. Now, I need to get some more Stampin' Up gold, as I haven't got any left. But I think maybe that sort of gold would look nice. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to tell you. I just burped. Oh, never burp. Never, ever. Okay. So I'm going to grab I know I said I wasn't going to do any more die cutting, but I'm going to now. Next size up of this. Oh, trash in the place now. Right. Will that go that way to save me on me bit of gold? Yes. Okay. Come back in, lovely machine. Okay. I did see your lovely cake today, though, Heidi. Yum. Looks delicious. Is it like what we call a gatto style cake? Or is it still sponge? Oh, actually, that's not going to like going that way, is it? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it that way. And I am going to cut it off. Like so. And I'm going to cut it this way as well. Because then I can angle it. Even if it's just a little bit. I can angle it to put it in. like so. There we go. We're off. Oh, sometimes YouTube just has a bit of a moment and just seems to send people out. It just crashes as such, I suppose they call it. Okay. Put these out the way again. I'm not even going to fold them away this time because you never know, I might need them again. So pull this one back in. And that is going to go on there. And then that is going to go on there. So we're going to cut this to the right size, which you should know me by now is 10 by 14. And I've never really loved pink, but I think this is fresh freesia, so it's like a, I don't know, like a, I don't even know what colour I'm trying to think of. I'm tired. Tired. Okay, so then we're going to have that in the middle with that on top. And you could put it slightly up there. And then we could have, ooh, we could, couldn't we? Yes. So I'm going to get that one and this one. No, is that going to be too big? Decisions. That just looks rather large compared to, I suppose it is the inside of that, not the outside. I'm just going to whiz this through over here while it's set up. Because bringing it in and out, shake it all about. It's like doing the hokey pokey. I'm just going to try it and see if it's too big. Because if it's too big, it just dominates the page and overtakes the flower. And I don't want that. Do I? No, I don't. Come on, you know you want to go in. There we go. Okay. So let's have a look. Let me see. So if I cut out a little white piece of this. I was going to say, Wendy, you should have a piece somewhere. Oh, cut that too short. Oh dear. So we're going to stamp this first before we cut it out because we know what happens. We know what happens. Wendy stamps it. Wendy cuts it, then stamps it, and it's wonky. And that will never do. So let me see what we've got in the Dainty Delights. So bear in mind, Wendy, it's got to fit in there. And I'm not entirely sure any of these. Nope, will fit in there. So we need a one-liner. One-liner. Glad we're friends. No, can we just have a happy birthday? That would be great because I need to send out some more happy birthdays. So yeah, so I am going to be sending some cards out. And they are just going to be sent out to random people that have sent me cards. But they won't be for any particular reason. And chances are they will not be written in so that you can use them yourself. I know there's a happy birthday here somewhere that isn't ginormous. And is on one line. Happy birthday. Come on. Make a wish. Happy birthday on the party. Party Puffins is huge. What's that? No. Warm wishes. Oh dear me. Wendy is not with the program. Okay, what's that? Holy guacamole. No, that won't do. Can't use that. I just want a happy birthday. I've definitely seen one somewhere. Absolutely. Where am I losing my marbles? Slowly but surely. Have I got a happy birthday there? Oh my goodness me. Maybe it's a retired one I'm thinking of then. No. Oh, this is going to wind me up now. Okay, shall we just do anything? Let's just do anything, Wendy, because we can't be here all night. What's in there? Cheerful basket. Sending you some get well cheer. No, we don't need get well cards. Kindness gnomes. No. Definitely need to buy some more happy birthday sentiments, or I need to buy some stamp sets with just happy birthday and them in different sizes. That's what I need, because all of my birthday wishes and whatever are all on 2 lines. I want a single line. Oh, from all of us, that will do. Goodness me, that's going to fill not the whole thing. That's right, that leaves room for dottage or something, doesn't it? Okay, back with the program. Dun, dun, dun. Right, what colour should we stamp this? I think we will stamp this in Fresh Freesia. Where is it? I am just going to check it. Yes, indeedy. From all of us. And then we are going to put this on straight, like so. Oh yes, Glenna. Totally agree with you there. Dottage goes anywhere. Oh, goodness me. Did you see me move then? I moved. Oh, hang on. Let's just get it laid out on here. Over here, where I'm actually cutting it. And some of you might notice that I must have plenty of room on my desk to have my die cutting machine over here as well. No, I don't. I filled it. No, it's because I've done a class elsewhere. Oh, doesn't want to work now. Okay. Put it in at an angle, Wendy. You've just been telling everybody to put it in at an angle if you have a very straight edge. And you didn't. We'll try again. There we go. And we're off. Okay. And also, to just give it a bit more oomph, I'm just going to dip it very gently into the ink pad. And then I'm going to stick it on there like that, and then I'll put it on dimensionals, because I'm gluing onto the gold. I'm going to use a bit of tear and tape on it, you know, and why not, like so. And I mean, I have to put from all of us, because to write everybody in my household's names, it might take a bit of space. Right, is that right? Is that right? Oh, it's too... No, get off. Let's go a little bit closer to that end. There we go. Right, that's that bit done. So we'll do the same with this one. Have a bit of tear and tape there. And a bit of tear and tape here. Certainly get plenty of tear and tape on your roll. This seems to have lasted me for ages. You are normally asleep by now, Heidi. It's very way past your bedtime. Or is it just like mega early in the morning? I'm pretty sure. Have you even been to bed? How many lambs do you have born now, Shaz? Oh, yeah, Shaz is lambing. Oh, do you know, Shaz, I remember when you were lambing last year as well. So cool. There we go. You don't have to worry about the gunk and the glue getting, making your gold look all... what are you doing, Wendy? You don't want to do that yet. You need to put this on the card base first. Let's find a card base. This will go on first, shall we? What about a little shade of green, maybe? That's not green, that's blue. Oh, dear. What about... Oh, is that Granny Apple? I don't think that's going to go, is it? How does that look? Do we like the Granny Apple? Or should we go for more... If I can find one. A more darker... I'm thinking the granny apple. 39 lambs. Woohoo! Yes, well, when we were staying, as I was saying before, we got snowed in. So we just, when you listen to the people who do the weather here, we just like, yeah, we never get snow very much here. So we went off to our little retreat, me and my husband. He was just going to hide in his room, which he did. I don't blame him. It's a good place to be. We had a gorgeous bedroom in this beautiful, massive house. And there were people doing reflexology and shiatsu massage. I don't know how you say it. And I had my nails done. They are a little bit battered now because I've been tidying up and sorting stuff out ready for our inspection on Monday. But it was lovely. So on Wednesday, I did cards, but when I'd finished doing the cards, I had my nails done. And then on the Wednesday night, we were like, hasn't stopped snowing, has it? And we were like, it's all right, because we were supposed to come home Thursday afternoon at 3:00. So we didn't start panicking. We were just enjoying ourselves, to be honest. We had food cooked for us. We didn't have to cook. That was just one of the main highlights for me. The fact I didn't have to cook. And the lovely Alwyn and Caroline and Bryony was there too, cooking on the Sunday when I popped up. Because I went up on Sunday because I'm cheeky like that. And it was gorgeous and lovely. And there was loads of food and plenty, lots of lovely people there. And we were like, how are we going to get home? And then we're like, well, that's all right. My Tiff's got the kids and the dog. And my friend Ali had Caden for me. Because Tom and Caden had been trying to sort of ask if they could have a sleepover at some point anyway. So she was like, oh, perfect timing, we'll have Caden. So, of course, then they had a snow day. So on Thursday, the kids are all out playing in the snow and all that kind of stuff. And me and my husband missed it all. But I've got to say, I still enjoyed myself. But I am a bit sad today. Lots of people putting sledging pictures on and things. Because by the time we got home Thursday, it had started raining. And it was getting too cold to go out anyway then. And then it rained. And it's all just about gone now. So there we go. Never mind. We had a lovely time. It was all right. I'd like to go again. But there we go. Yeah, and when I was in my hotel room. I did put a picture on Facebook if anybody saw it. I will put one on Woo's Creations. But across the way was a field, and there was some baby lambs with their mamas. But these poor little lambs look like they were going to disappear in the snow. Something's not quite straight, but it will do. Right, so that's them. Oh, can't pick things up today. Okay, so that is card number 1. So we just need some gemmage on that now, don't we? I think possibly a bit of gold bling. Woohoo! Bit of gold. Right, pokey tool. Dun, dun, dun. We should have around 200 lambs, says Shaz. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mum, I was on the phone to Amanda earlier and she said you still had snow. And I was like, it was snowing like mad. I was like, what? It's been raining most of the day here. Bit of sleet, but definitely not snow. Gutted. So I'm just sticking these on. I am not the gem queen. I'm not confident with sticking gems on by any means. And there we go. Look, and Claire, you'd be proud I put the inside in. Right, card number 1. Let's get on with this now. Card number 2. Now this one, I'm thinking like that. So let's trim this piece. Let's check what size it is first. Oh, 10, perfect. So cut that bit off. There, what's on the other side? A bit of pink spotty. That won't do, will it? So I'm wondering if I've got a piece of ribbon maybe that will go underneath that. And then we can put the sentiment on the ribbon. Okay, let's have a look what this looks like. Oh, I quite like it. We're going to go with that. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? So let's trim a bit of that off. So let's decide. I'm going to put the pin back in there because knowing me, I'll lose the pin on the desk and then I'll stick myself with it later. So we're going to put it about there. So we're going to put a bit of tear and tape, if we can find the end. Here. And then we're going to go across the card. Now, the one way you could do it, I don't do it this way, but you could do it this way, is to line it up on your grid paper, like so, so that when you get to the other side, you is level, like that. It's probably a pretty genius idea, if you ask me. So then pop your tear and tape down, and then pull up one edge, like so. Pop the ribbon on, and then pull to the other side. Now this ribbon is a little bit of a twisty twist. It's not dead straight, but that's okay. We can live with that, can't we, Wendy? We can. There we go. Why does that look wonky now? So the good thing about tear and tape and ribbon is that it will come back up. So if you get your tear and tape straight, doesn't mean that you get your... Okay, Wendy, get a grip. Right. There we go. Happy Wendy now. So I'm going to put that there, and then we'll have a little sentiment here, I think. And maybe a little cluster of gems there. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. So we can put this on a card base, but I think I might need to cut myself an evening evergreen one, because I don't think I have one ready. Nope. So where is the evening evergreen? What are you? You're not evening evergreen. Right, Regals. It's not Evening Evergreen I want, is it? Handilium. Have I even got any? I don't know. Yes, I have. Okay, let's cut ourselves a card base. 14.5. And then score at 10.5. Card base. Oh, avalanche, did you hear that? Right, bone folder. There we go. This is going to go on here. I'm going to use glue. Now, some people don't like the bump that the ribbon gives you, but to be honest, I know it's there. The person receiving the card won't notice. So I've had to learn to just let it go, let it go. No, don't sing that, you get banned. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. And where have I put? Does anyone know where I put the dimensionals? Oh, they're right there, right in front of me. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Da, da, da. Don't forget to like the page or like my video, please. Keeps me algorithms or whatever they call it up. And if you're watching the replay, welcome. I'm sorry that you missed me. But if you would love to subscribe and click the bell and press all, you'll get all my videos then. Right. Okay, we need a sentiment for this one. Now I am going to use "Thank you for your kindness." And we are going to stamp it in our Evening Evergreen. We're going to find ourselves a block big enough to put it on. That one, because it's quite long. Okay, pop that out of the way. Is that long enough? Only just, that won't do. So we're going to do... Oh. I'm going to cut a piece of this off. I like to cut a matting layer. If I'm going to cut a piece that I've cut for a card base, I like to cut a matting layer and then use this other piece then. So I'm just going to cut that off to stamp on. But I keep straight lines on it because you never know what you might want to use it for. So we're going to check it first. See, now that to me was straight, but it's wonky. So you adjust your stamp slightly and you get it straight. So that was what I thought was going to be straight, and that is, well, it's slightly off, but you know, you can forgive me, I'm sure. Okay, so we can then pop it in here and we can trim it off like so, and that is going to go there. But But obviously you need to make it, well, I suppose it doesn't pop there. So I will get the evening evergreen back and we will make it stand out. Like so. Because I didn't want to mat this one because I haven't matted this one. And I don't want it to look too different. So that is going to work perfecto. So we need some dimensionals on this one. So we're just going to go straight across the middle because that bit will stick to the ribbon. That, although I could just grab a piece of Christmas paper out to do that other one because it's really bugging me that I haven't worked out what I'm going to do with it yet. Right, so we're going to do that. Then we're not going to use these ones because we don't have gold, blue or pink on this one. So we're going to grab this out. And I do wonder, there's some nice gemage. Okay, I think we're going to go with these. And I'm going to run out of the evening evergreen ones, aren't I? But that is soft succulent, I think. So maybe we should have some soft succulent. I think we'll have one there and then a baby one. Just not there, Wendy, just up there. And then maybe we'll have an evening evergreen. Oh, nearly stabbed myself then. That wouldn't have been a good idea, would it? If we do that and then just get a soft succulent and plonk it there. And that's card number 2. We'll put a matting layer in before Claire starts shouting from the corners. There we go. Put that in there. I always leave the insides blank because I don't know what I'm going to put in it. Because you might want to use it as like a letter of thank you inside. So that's card number 2. We are going to grab a cloth to wipe this one because evening evergreen is a very dark colour to be wiping anywhere with accidents, you know. There we go. Right, card number 3. Let's get on with this now, Wendy. Oh, I think we'll keep these pink ones out. Let's pop that over there. Have I missed anything? If anybody has any questions, put it in capitals. I will see you, I promise. Okay, let's move these out of the way. So, 14 that way. Oh, I'm going to do something else. 13.5. And then 9.5 that way. Then, oh goodness me, I can't even grab it. Now, I wonder what shade of pink that is. Is that a that? Could well be. And then let me get to this. Oh, I need one of those. And I quite like the double matted layer look. Because it looks nice and clean. Oh, look at that. Love that. So then that is going to go there. So what do we need to do? I think we need some sort of ribbon maybe. Or do we put this to the side and put sentiment here? I think that would look quite nice. And we have, I don't really, the best is yet to come, so I don't quite know where you'd use that. So let me just have a look, see what little sometimes, you know, when I was at the class, I did a class last week, and the one I've just done, and it's quite funny because some people find sentiments that I find not annoying, but they're a bit too, like, there are times when I will be mushy. There is times when I'll be mushy, but there's times when I just don't want to be mushy. Oh dear. Right, we'll find something. Finding a friend is the best discovery of all. I was going to say, Heidi, you don't normally get up this early. It's normally the fact that you haven't gone to bed. I just want like a little... No, that's going to be too big. Oh, goodness me. I'll get there in a minute, I promise. What's that one? No matter what, I'm here for you. It's still not enough. No, it's not enough. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. Oh, look, Mum, this is yours. Oh, I'm just going to go and grab my charger because my phone is going to die. Ever the organised person, aren't I? I'm here to show you that you can still craft even if you're a dippy. A dippy Doris. That'll be me. Okay. Charger. Plugging you in. Sorry if I make you all feel sick for a minute. There we go. Rescued. You won't be thrown off. Who's joined us? Cheryl, hi. Oh, I didn't notice you before. Well, I'm glad you came back. Right, okay. Oh, these are all the things Mum's cut out. I want one of these little quotes. What's that one? Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. The little things you do make such a big difference. Oh, I like that one. And I mean, you can put that on the front and still put happy birthday inside if you want to. I mean, there's nothing to stop you, is there? So I think we will stamp that in black. Ooh, we could gold emboss it, couldn't we? There is nothing to stop us. Except that's the wrong side. There we go. Look, I'm using the embossing buddy, aren't I good? Okay, so where's my gold? There's my gold. And there's some mark. And that block is just big enough. That will do very nicely. Stampy stamp, 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 stamp. I haven't decided what I'm cutting it out with yet, so I'm doing it a little bit away from the edges. Humdiddlyum, haven't got a piece of paper ready now, have I? Oh. What should we use? Will that work? I think that'll work. That'll work. Doesn't have to be massive, does it? Right, okay. As long as it bends. There we go. There we are. Right. Please cover your ears. Mr. Heat Tool is coming in. Oh, I like that sentiment, Cindy. Oh, hi, Cindy. Don't think I said hello to you, did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been concentrating too much tonight. Okay, remember, angle. Don't think I... Oh, no, it is working. I didn't think I didn't stamped enough in the Versamark then. Oh, it's so cute. The little things you do make such a big difference. I quite like funny sentiments. Like I've still got, is it Bragworthy? I've still got that one at the moment. I'm looking to sell it. I've got a few to sell actually, but I don't regret selling them. But sometimes I'm like, oh, do you know what? I could do with that right now. Okay, what am I doing? Anyone know? No me. Right, okay, so we need a shape. Will it fit in there? Ooh, might just fit in there. Okay, I will be back ski in a moment. Ski. Hold those thoughts. Come on, plates, you've got to come with me. Right, put that one there. At an angle. See, it works much better if you put it at an angle. Oh, okay. There we go. Then that can go there. Like so. And it doesn't need to be bordered, I don't think. Right, so let's just stick these things down. Okay. White layer first. Mum, you never want them. Oh, I'm touching this paper now and I'm actually believing it's not even Stampin' Up paper. I don't know where this has come from. It's a bit thinner than our cardstock. It does definitely look the right colour though. Okay. Oh, I've just stuck that on the inside. Look, you watched me do that then, didn't you? I saw you. You watched me do it. Oh well, I did the inside first today. On that one anyway. Just to be different, that's what it was. Just to be different. Okay, so I need to stick this on as well, Wendy. It does help because that's actually the layer you need. That's true. I could, couldn't I? You're right. So Lisa Hartman says, Wendy, you could just splatter the background for simple but nice. Major dottage. Right, that is cute. I like it. Now, do I want this flat? Or do I want them up on dimensionals? Because I want this bit to do all the talking on the card besides a bit of bling. So I think I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. Oh my goodness. I worry about myself. I lose everything. Oh, there it is. One of these days, we'll get the gist. Right, I'm going to put them up the middle, like so. And then I'm just wondering if I can get the little ones. Where's my little ones? Let's see. Oh, there they are. That's a very dodgy piece. These have seen better days, I think. Oh dear. So managed to pull the backing off as well then. So put one there and one there. And I think those ones aren't coming off properly. I think that will do. I think if you were going to be sending this through the post, I would add more dimensional so that it doesn't get squashed. Or even glue it flat to the card, to be honest, to save on postage. But if you really want to send somebody this card and make it like, you know, popped up, add more dimensionals than I'm putting on here. Right, where's me reverse tweezers? These are the best things in sliced bread because my hands are not great, but this is great for putting these on here. Don't know what accent that was. Hi, Monica. Don't worry, Monica. I say to everyone, that's what replays are for. And then you can just zoom through my waffling. Put me on high speed and mute me. Because you don't want to hear me sound like a squirrel. I've done that on one of my videos recently. I didn't edit it quite right. And you can hear me sounding like a squirrel. It's quite funny. Had a bit of a giggle about that. Yeah, reverse tweezers is like holding it away from yourself so that you can actually aim and fire and get it straight. Yeah, look at that. Oh yes, I'm loving this one. Okay, so for this one we need some gemmage. Bring back the gems. And I think we might go with... I don't know, I actually think the sequins will look nicer. Just making sure. Just making sure. Got a few retired and a few naughty ones in there. I might try and use these ones because... Oh, a blue one's trying to escape. I can see it now. Pop them out of the way. Put this blue one back on there. Okay. So I want to have one there. And then one there. And then one over there. One there. And then maybe... Oh, I thought I had it then. Didn't. Not at all. And then maybe one there. And I love it, I do. He's really cute. Right, so we've got this piece here is white, and then this one is supposed to be a blushing bride, I'm assuming, but it's not, because I've discovered it's not actually Stampin' Up paper because it's too thin. But now I've put the matting layers and that on it, it's okay. It'll withstand everything, honestly. Hi, Joanna. Did I say hello to you? Oh, goodness, I can't remember. Maybe we need to do a register so I can keep an eye on you all. So I know who's here and who I've forgotten. Okay, right. Okay, we're going to bring back in the pain in the butt now. It looked really pretty when I made it, but now I've made this. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it. So I am going to have a little rummage in my papers. Let's have a look. And I might end up in the retired section, if I'm honest. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, Christmas paper. No, Wendy, behave. It's going to be Christmas paper, but I was looking at foil, and I don't think that's going to work. No, no. Ooh. Hold up. quite like that one. It's very snowflakey, isn't it? Oh goodness me. Oh, I've moved my desk around, so I'm on a different part of my desk with my stuff now. But I've also managed to discard the place where I kept my trimmer. So now I'm just trying to discover where I need to put it, because I keep knocking it over all the time with where I put it now. Right, let's have a look for a card base for this one. Will that work? Yes, indeed. So there's that. And then I think maybe, not that one, the new one. Oh, I've just found my sentiment for my spring card I've got to make. Yeah, oh look, this will be one of my first Christmas cards for next year. I wonder if... She says I wonder. I'm just looking, innit? I love this ribbon. I haven't used much of it, so... Yes, I think I might do that across there with the sentiment on it. And I might double it up. Right, let's stick this to this, because it's moving around and driving me insane. And I'm just going to do that because it'll hold it. Miss Wendy, I took roll and all present and accounted for, my dear. Well, thank you so much, Cindy. That was very kind of you. Okay. Yeah, basic grey might have worked, actually. Well, Shaz, I have... Ooh, I've just had an idea. Let me just try something. I have an inspection on Monday, so we're going to be praying to move possibly the beginning of April. Is that right? Yeah. But we don't know yet. We've got to wait for the housing associations to say, yep, we give you permission to swap. So we're just waiting for that. I was just thinking I could do like a zigzaggy bit down there, and then I could put that on top, and then have one strip down there. Does that look? Will that look silly, or? I don't like it. Try again. This card is going to be the death of me. I've just decided. Okay. Serves me right for colouring it in silver and blue, because I always think of winter with silver and blue. So what if we just do this? Okay, pick it up. Aren't they cute? Oh, I do miss that paper. Anyway, get back to the thing in hand. Oh, actually, maybe we should do it that way again and do the similar layout to that last one. Oh, can't pick anything up now. Let's put that there. That can go there, and then we can have sentiment there. And we could have this going across there like that. We could even have a bow. If I move that slightly there, we could have a bow here. Yes, that is what we're doing. That is what we are doing. We are moving about 15-20 minutes away from where we are now, and we're hoping to keep the kids in the school they're in with everything going as planned. So yeah, not too far. I'll be in Welshpool a lot anyway, so because I'll still be doing my breastfeeding group and the hive, which is where I go. It's basically a group for unpaid carers. So those of us who care for children or family members who need a bit of extra care, like my Lottie. I'm classed as a carer for Lottie. She's doing amazing, I might add. So I go there on a Monday, and I hope, I tried to help out a bit there. We do lots of craft there, so, I'm going to be going. Where there's craft, there's a Wendy. Okay. There we go. That's our ribbon. Yes, Shaz. If schools, I'm praying, will just work out perfect when we move. Caden is due to go to high school. Nobody talk about that because, that means he's growing up and all that. Yeah, it's a bit scary, really. I don't want him to go to high school. It's my baby. Okay. Right, so we can glue this on. No, we can't. No, we can't. I want to put a bow. So I've just managed to put that there without putting me little... It's not a bow. It's just a knot. So I just need to lift this up here. Post this. Oh. You will do as you're told. And get me little tweezers. It'll help me. Well, they will eventually if I can work out what I'm doing with myself. I know, Heidi, too fast. I'm telling you, too fast. But he's excited. He can't wait to go. So now it's too tight. Hold the horses. Hold your horses. Just going to loosen it off a bit. Oh, Wendy, you're really making a right hash of that, aren't you? It's all right. It's all fixable. Not a problem. Right, so I want the knot to be... like that. Stick that back down there. So turn it a little bit. And then we will snippity snip there and snippity snip there. And then this will go here. You're not doing as you're told, are you, Bo? Stay. Might have to glue dot it. Yeah, glue dot's a thing. Glue dot them down and they stay where you put them then. Right, that'll go there. And then I might use a piece of that with my scent. Well, yeah. So let's glue this on. We will get finished tonight, I promise. I always end up doing like loads of cards, but that's fine because I'm showing you the same technique on each card, but just different ways of actually using them after. So, lots of ideas. Lots of ideas. Okay. So then that is going to go there. You know what that's missing, don't you? So I'm just going to take that off a second. And I know it's glittery already, but the background is a bit boring. So there we go. I'm just going to do that because it will wipe off on the silver. There we are. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, up a little bit. Just like that. Okay. So we need sentiment. Although I think that might be a little bit too long. What's that say? Warm wishes. Well, you could use that for any time then, couldn't you? We're going to go with warm wishes. We're going to get a little bit of paper. Going to borrow that off there. And I'm going to stamp this in Coastal Cabana, which is what the card base is. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Oh, Cheryl, your youngest grandson is Caden. How does your son spell his? Oh, my mum's put it on. Christine Morgan is my mum, as you might have guessed. I know, Heidi. He certainly is growing too fast. But, oh, I stuck my thumb in there. Hi, Nessa. You've been lurking. Lurk away, lovely. Lurk away. We don't mind a lurker. Okay, now what we're going to do with this warm wishes. Trim it down a bit might help to start with. If I'd actually... Let's get rid of that. Now the edges, let's see, this is why you should cut these pieces with the trimmer, cut them straight, because then, Wendy, when you go to trim them up, they're not going to be all wonky donkey when you're trying to cut them. That's straight, I think so. So it's like a little tiny warm wishes. But I think I've got, let me see. I might have a little piece of silver I could border it with. In here somewhere. Okay, we'll have to trim it down. So my warm wishes, is 5, 6, 7, 8.8 centimeters. So if I do, how long are you? 4, so 4.5. Where did I put it? Did I put it back or did I not? Oh dear. Right, so I need 4.5 that way. Ouch. Did you see my hand then? Woohoo! Just trying to hurt myself, you know, as you do. So that's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be there. So that should be perfect. Oh, banging my fingers and all sorts here. Right, that will look rather cute. There. So then I'm going to get Pool Party. And I'm going to dip. Because then this will make it match the flowers as well. Not that you can see that because it's glaring, isn't it? Sorry, guys. Okay, so we want some dimensionals on here. I'm going to use like a whole pack of dimensionals tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one more there. One more there. Okay. 3 times I've gone to take that one off and it didn't come off. Nessa. Hi, Helen. Welcome. And, oh, up a little bit, like so. Right, let's put some tear and tape on here. Oh, it's just the right width. Okay, pick tool. Right, let's put you on here. Like so. And then 1, 2, 3. One either end and one in the middle. Oh, thank you, Glenna. If you want to contact me or if you want to see any of my other pages, please do look at the list below, at the description. There is a link to my shop there as well. I don't usually push that, but you know, you never know. Right, sort of in the middle like that, and I'm going to tilt it like that for you to see it because it kind of glares in your face, doesn't it? Okay, so I don't have, although maybe those little milky dots. Some milky dots will look okay, I think. So let's have a few little dots here, there, and everywhere. And a big one up here, maybe, or just there. I've decided I don't use gems enough, so I'm trying to use gems on every card. There we go. Right, let's put a piece of white in here, and that'll be a, like, what do they call it? I can't remember what they call it. Oh, it's like when you get 3 tries in a row. Oh, there's 2 pieces there, Wendy. I kind of did. My brain won't work. Will not think of the word. So we'll have a vote in a moment as to which one's your favourite. Yeah, so when I move, I don't know what we're going to do yet. We may do lives and I'll just have to be able to see my screen to chat to you. Hi, Ruth. So let's get our cards back in. So we were basically just embossing and colouring. So this is card number 1. Number 2. No, that was number 2, wasn't it? Number 3 and number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they all in? No, they're not. Oh my goodness. Squeeze them in, Wend. Well, we've got gold, green, blue, pink. So you can say whichever one's your favourite. If you please, if you want to. You don't have to. God. Oh, I ramble sometimes, don't I? Let's have a look. Who's been chatting? Milky dots are gone over there, Marilyn. Oh, I don't know here. Right. Karen at Tilly Craft says 2, 3. No. Yeah. 2, 3. Or 1. 4. I like them all. Elaine says love them all. Joanna Barnes says fab cards. Helen Davis Yates says 1, 4, 2, 3. Number 1 is my birthday card, right, Wendy? This one, it can wing its way over there for you, Heidi, if you'd like that one. And as soon as you've chosen it, I'll have to send it now. So number 1 seems to be quite popular. Claire says 2. I like number 2. But this like shading around it is just, it just bumps it up a little bit. But there we go. Well, thank you all for joining me this evening. And I am going to go and go to bed and probably sleep. Hopefully sleep. So tomorrow it'll be the mad last minute panic, just finished tidying up. I've got all my little troops helping me, so it's all good. They're helping a little bit, maybe. But there we go. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all on a live very soon. Goodbye.